Okay, greetings guys, and welcome back to another cast with Trend Following Tyson. So, trends are up, markets are moving. All the buy spots that we said we should have bought at and that we bought at are evidential like we said they would be, and we're just sitting tight like we should. Let's take up some trend following criteria from Michael Marcus, and then we'll jump into the trend picture. Michael Marcus, you guys know, one of the grandfathers of trend following, taught a lot of really good traders, including Bruce Kovner, which we took a look at last week, another billionaire trend following trader doing exactly the same kind of process that we're doing right now. Okay, so let's stick to the process. Let's keep following the people that we should be. Let's keep mimicking greatness. And let's just keep banging out this process. All right. So perhaps the most important rule is to hold on to your winners and cut your losers. We all know that, but it's better, easier said than done. Both are equally important. If you don't stay with your winners, you are not going to be able to pay for your losers. Staying with your winners is going to be the title of this show, because that's exactly what we're doing. And that's exactly what we've been doing. So with that being said, thank you, Michael Marcus. And let's jump into the trend picture. I was long VIPs, and that thing is in some kind of trouble there. I got stopped out for a small 1% loss on that VIPs right there, VIPS. But let's take a look at some longs that we're long on. I'm long on. I know a few people may be long on. Let's just see how the longs are behaving. Man, good job, good trading. So we took a long on this thing. We saw it over here getting ready to pop out of this area here, pulled back, and then kind of bounced. And I took a long over 305 when it first made this initial thing. And you know how stocks sometimes pull back, and kind of saw it setting itself up for another breakout there, and we took it long. And here we are at another small position going over this 310, 313. So I'm long on APPS. And just letting that move, doing what it's going to do, and kind of just like we just discussed, sticking with these winners. All right, letting these winners pay for all these little losers. And we're going to get to some other stuff too that we're long on here. AQUA, another strong trend, following price action, just following the momentum to the upside. Look at this thing. Remember last time we had discussed it, guys, chewing up inside of this whole bar, took this whole thing back here. Price is totally reversed. So the reversal's not in question there. Price is obviously turn to the upside, and boom, the move is on. AQUA, I like it long for where it's at now. You could stop yourself out below this area here. All right, we already discussed getting long here at 1220, so that was a whole point ago. So here we go, guys, following these trends. Easy money, easy trading. But remember what I said: stay with your winners, stay with your longs. Keep riding these waves. AQUA looking really good. I like it long now with a stop below 13. 1275 BDSI. Yep. BDSI. All right. Remember we saw this pull back in this area. When it started to come back, pull up, and boom, uptrend still on. BDSI looking like one of the better longs. I'd like to stay long on that thing. At sitting directly at 5. We'll see what happens there. All right. Let's see what kind of ground we got to cover inside of this thing. Whoa, barely starting to curl there. That thing looks really good. I'd take a long on that thing now before it starts getting away from you. So take a long on BDSI now. Stop yourself out below 465. Okay, it should be holding up prices right in that area. CSLT should be having some kind of decent buy ratings or something like that. I don't really worry too much about buy ratings. I just worry about price, and I worry about what the trend's showing me. But this thing looking quite well. All right, sitting in this area, getting ready to already chewed back from this downtrend that we were in, totally down here. Already chewed up all this price, knocked this over to the left. Price is still continuing, so I like CSLT. I'm long this thing. The 200 and the 20 getting ready to cross. A lot of good things happening for this thing right now as far as price and everything for an uptrend. So long CSLT, seeing where that thing's going to go. I'd stop myself out below this area here, 298, 295, 288. If you were just going to get long. LCI, another one of the better looking trends. All right. Another one of the better looking uptrends, LCI. Kind of looking like AQUA, like we discussed last week, just chugging through this whole area. Prices returning, just reversing to the upside. A lot of trends looking like this. Just find your place. It doesn't have to be necessarily the ones we're looking at, guys. Just find your place inside these trends. Find the buy points and get long and enjoy that ride and see how much the charts are going to start taking back. But a lot of upside here. This thing one-fourth of the way inside this chart, almost halfway through, taking back this chart here over the 200-day moving average, kind of sitting down on it. I wouldn't be surprised to see prices start bouncing off of this, kind of getting some more upside going. LCI looking really good. MNTA. And congrats to you guys that are long on those APPS calls. Someone up, one of the guys showing me on Twitter, up over some 100% on riding that APPS thing. MNTA, I like this thing for what price is showing here. Totally curling. Price is beautiful rounding bottom here, kind of where I get a lot of my bread and butter points at, breaking over this price area here. And I like to get long on this thing now, see where that thing continues. A lot of chart up here to chew up if we can keep continuing to get this uptrend here back in place. So MNTA looking really well. GGAL, I'm long this thing, and let's just break down the criteria for this. See, it's not as easy as it seems to stay long in some of these things. That's why it's about kind of like a surfing. Riding waves can be scary for surfers, I'm pretty sure. Same thing here. All right, GGAL kind of pulled back a little bit just below this 200, kind of trying to retake this 200 moving average back, 200-day moving average back, pulled just below it though. So let's see what GGAL does. This thing looks really good. All right, I like this thing for continuation, GGAL. Well, I'm still long this thing, and looks like, you know, like I said before, this pullbacks and these slants are evident inside this chart, but the main focus of this thing is an uptrend. So I wouldn't be surprised to see after this little slant and prices are already starting to come back green. These green candles may be the next break to the upside here, okay, off this 200, okay. Prices may get away from this over this 20, bounce off of this 2, and prices start getting carried there. So really good looking stuff on that GGAL. I'm still long, enjoying that ride. Remember, it's a surfing. It's not just a easy ride there, especially when you're trying to collect as many points as you can. I was up to about 10, 11 points up on that, so I'm expecting for that thing to continue and get up to those prices. Man, that thing looks good. A lot of upside still on GGAL. That thing looks better than when I first bought it, and I'm still long on it. RUBI, look at that thing, totally to the upside, man, breaking through this whole level here, man. This is really good price action here. All right, so definitely this trend is obviously at 2 o'clock over the overall trend here. Man, this is really good stuff here on RUBI. Curling, price is curling here, so I like this trend for continuation. All right, I like that trend for continuation. A lot of prices to knock down over here. Really good. This thing looks really well. All right. DBD, the one that had got away. Let's take a look and see what it's done. Whoa. See what DBD has done. A lot of stuff kind of looking similar, guys. So remember, we were watching this thing here and it broke out, and boom, look what it's done. Just totally, it just goes to show you, man, when we know what signals we're talking about taking and looking at, we know exactly what we're talking about here, following these trends. All right, prices are more likely to continue in the overall or the term of the price that they're heading in now. Remember, we were talking about buying BILI back here when the market was kind of really crappy, and I kind of figured just from the trend and the way it was holding up price, this would be a really good long, and that was back here in this 13, 14, and 15 area. So now look at us, already approaching 12. This thing just a beast. One of the better looking stocks. 4 million something in volume last trading session, I believe. INFN looking like what it, whoa, wow. Oh, sorry guys, INFN. Pardon me. I really like this thing for long now. Price is breaking over this area, man. Just get. I don't like for things to get too far ahead, and then I say, man, I should have got long. I know we're not over the 200 day yet. Remember, I'm not a 200. I'm not a moving average trader. I'm a price trader. So I like price breaking over this area. I'd like to buy this breakout now and see what we can take back. Stop yourself out below 475 and 450. INFN looking really good. ADRO, and then we'll take a look at IQ, and then we'll let you guys carry on. ADRO looking good. Price is curling down here. Something knocking some of these levels down. Let's see what we can see what this chart's willing to take back here. Okay, may just clear through here, and we've already cleared this and cleared this. May start clearing all this other stuff. ADRO looking really good. IQ, something I've been really talking about on my Twitter a lot. I think we had this stock on here a few times. Yeah, I was definitely eyeballing this thing. I was showing weeklies on this thing on my Twitter about prices continuing. Kind of had this 2 o'clock trajectory going here, and I was discussing with this trajectory it had this sort of staircase pattern right here going, and I was saying this staircase, look at this, you know, this little staircase pattern has done me well, and it just did it all the way. Look at this, open to this, open, all right, pop, open, pop, open, pop. Just obvious what we're doing. That's what I call good trending. I was making a statement, something to the facts of it's obvious. You know, this trend to the upside, staircase pattern. A lot of good winners made off of this thing, and surely enough, boom. All right, so hats off to good trend following and trend followers that are enjoying moves like this. This is the purpose of trend following, in my opinion. You want to buy something at 20 and get about 10 points if you can off of it. All right, look at this. All right, obvious what we're doing here. Okay, and then just a major, and then just like DBD, just goes to surely clarify. You know, makes me feel real good when we know exactly what we're talking about. Getting long on trends when they're showing us prices to the upside, not asking any questions, just getting long. And man, what a treat for good traders. Wow, really good stuff there on IQ. All right, so you guys enjoy the week, enjoy the weekend, and we'll see you back here. Keep riding your winners. Keep riding these winners out, man. It's the best thing we can do. Be the best traders we can. So thank you guys, and I'll see you guys in a few.